You are now listening to Oversaturated, the podcast, hosted by Johnnie and Ralph. Now let's get it.
Welcome to another episode of Oversaturated, the podcast where we discuss music, movies, pop culture, and everything in between. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ralph.
Welcome to episode 293.
293, man. We fresh off of another Patriots victory, so I am Roxbury Ralph right now.
Hey, talk about it. New listeners, please follow us on all social media. Facebook, just search Oversaturated the podcast. X is Oversat Podcast. Instagram is Oversat the podcast. And our email is oversatpodcast@gmail.com. And please be sure to check out our website, oversatthepod.com. Anything you need to know about OS is there.
Yes, sir. If you want to follow us individually, I am the Mind of Ralph across your social media platforms.
On X, I'm JON2_ the letter B. On Instagram, I'm JBS_ESL_AAMU. Holla at us. Round of applause. We bike another week. We was off last week. Sorry about that. Kind of just had to happen, but we here. We here. How you feeling, my boy?
Let's always start with the things that bring me joy.
Let's do it. Let's do
what
it.
I'm saying? Hey, well, I'll say this: Alabama lost. You know what I'm saying? We might not make the playoff. I'm not sure. How these things work. But hey, the Patriots are 10-2. We number one seed in overall of football. I'm just throwing it out
nice.
there.
Nice.
I know, right? I know, man. Hey, man, y'all was lining up, man. We was in the firing squad, baby. Nobody wanted to talk about that. But you know what I'm saying? Last few seasons, y'all been on. I don't care about Tom Brady going, all that. But,
it was fun too.
Drake, no, Drake made for president though. But you know what I'm saying. But everything is good though. Everything is everything. I always, we always talk about those things that bring me joy. Nothing is really messing with me right now because the government was opened back up. What day was that?
Shit, round of applause.
For people doing their goddamn job, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even though I never stopped doing mine throughout all of it. 40 days of unpaid labor. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're gonna get back pay. Shit. Hey, I'm trying not to cuss. Listen, you know why me and Johnny probably don't be blowing up because I cuss too much in the beginning of our podcast. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's both of us. We trade that off sometimes.
SYBAU. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all. I was tired of y'all before. I'm tired of y'all during, and I'm tired of you now. Even though I received back pay. And I don't even know if it's accurate or not. We just got to hope that,
just
listen.
Take this money.
You know what I'm saying? If you miss 2 3/4 of 2 1/4 of a check, you just got to hope that it's right, baby. You got to hope that the accountant is okay.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So that happened to your boy. But, just shout out to everybody. And I always said that, I hope that people, everybody that was affected, not just necessarily the workers, families, people that depended on government assistance, whatever the case was, right? Because they really played chess with real people's lives. So unfortunately, the funding is only until January 31st. So I had to be real cognizant of my spending. You know what I'm saying? Listen. You know me, man. I got a skew on the way. What you talking about? I got
so many
skews. I got them, baby. You know what I'm saying?
That's
but
funny.
Other than that, man, and then the reason why we was off, said Founders Day for the world's greatest fraternity, God's favorite fraternity, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, celebrated 114 years of manhood, scholarship, perseverance, and uplift. It was a week full of achievement. We had stuff over here, stuff over there.
Yeah.
go over there with the old bros, be over here with the young bros, then everybody bro together. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody bro together. That's funny.
Everybody bro together. So, you know what I'm saying? It was a great time, man. So any brother that I've encountered, especially in this past week, but anybody before then, man, shout out to y'all. All love Rue. That's all I got,
sure.
bro. What about you, bro? How
Listen,
you feeling?
man. I'm feeling good. This wash life is taking over me, bro. Listen, this is the first year that I'm hosting Thanksgiving at the crib. I done went.
Hold on, no, get all that. Hit the sound, hit the hand claps, bro. You was just gonna gloss past it. I don't like this. Don't do that. Don't do that. I ain't gonna let you.
So I'm saying, in preparation, hit up a lot of stores. Hit up Home Depot. Home Depot gonna see a lot of me soon. I done bought a new grill, new grilling supplies, all kind. Hey, look, the back patio finna be lit on Thanksgiving. That's all I'm gonna say. So
what's the weather like?
Yeah,
you
man.
know? I mean, I know.
It's gonna be cold. I think the high is like 40, so I'll be bundled up. I can't wear my unk sandals on the grill. I can't do that. It's too cold. Can't do that. Can't do that. But man, I'm excited. First time, I'm a little nervous. But hey,
don't be, man.
Listen, I feel like I'm nowhere near a grill master, but I can do my thing on the grill.
It's like I can cook for me.
Right.
like, listen, I like my chicken the way I've learned to love how I cook this. Hey. Now you cooking for the masses, you got to deal with ridicule, and I understand that, brother.
It's crazy. Look,
like your season ain't everybody's season. They be like, "Ooh, this chicken dry. Ooh, this needs some hot sauce." You be like, "Man, shut your bitch."
See, look, exactly. SYBAU.
Listen, auntie. Like you got one more time. You ain't getting no snow plate.
Because you can get out is what you can do.
I feel Martin,
and don't stay too long either. Shit.
I understand Martin every day. I get older now. Hey, get to stepping. This is my shit. What you talking about?
That's a fact. That's a fact. But no, see this. Listen, man, this is how I know I'm really stepping into adulthood. Even though I'm almost 40, right? Yeah. Like I'm really stepping into adulthood now. I'm hosting Thanksgiving at the crib, so. Yeah, man. We'll be back next week to know how.
Oh yeah. We can.
We definitely got to follow up on that.
Hey, listeners, I'm not letting him get off the hook with that one. He's going to talk about it on the podcast too.
It's a fact. We might have a whole segment about it. Shit, fuck it. Damn, see, might do it, but yeah.
Hey, man.
But no, outside of that, I'm good.
Nah, that's what's up, bro. So what we doing? Off the dome?
Off the dome.
Okay. I was recently watching the Eddie Murphy documentary on Netflix, right? And you always have to be reminded of somebody's like greatness, right? Even though it's not too far removed. I know that he had one of the greatest voice acting performances of all time when he played Donkey in Shrek. However, I like to think of somebody else that's in that conversation, and I want you to pick. So,
okay,
obviously, you have Eddie Murphy as Donkey.
Yeah.
We over there with it. I understand that. What about Robin Williams as the genie in Aladdin? Both of those against each other, heads up. Now, I do understand the caveat that Eddie Murphy played Donkey way more times.
Several times.
Several times. So, more times to get it correct. But we just talking about a singular performance. Which one would you go with?
That is a fabulous question. I've probably watched Shrek more recently than Aladdin. Damn, that's tough. That's tough.
I'll say this. This is my answer, and it's kind of funny because I hate to put two bad bitches against each other, but we do this here, right? I think what Robin Williams did with Genie is a far more iconic role, respectful to Shrek, because Disney at the time. The 90s, the fact that you getting your songs and stuff off, and then you gotta remember when the Aladdin remake came out, Will Smith wasn't good enough to play the genie. That's just how good that Robin Williams did. Like that's my caveat to even me going with the genie. Yeah. Because if Robin Williams didn't do it such justice the first time, we just talking about an animated voice role.
Yeah.
People was not feeling Willard Smith. Like, Willard Smith wasn't good enough. Like, that's just how good Robin Williams was. So, in the sake of this conversation, I would say that Robin Williams, man.
That's and that's a good point too. I'm trying to think about which character was more of the standout in their films, right? And thinking about
they're both side characters. So
absolutely right, exactly.
Yes.
So thinking about Eddie Murphy as Donkey, he was alongside Mike Myers, right? Yeah. Mike Myers, star icon in his own right. Robin Williams, hey. he didn't really had nobody.
I really don't know who voiced Aladdin or Jasmine.
Same.
I don't know who voiced Jafar. I don't know if that was Jeremy Irons. No, Jeremy Irons did Scar. So I'm thinking about another movie.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like the fact that, again, even though of course Eddie Murphy is a legend, at the time he played Shrek was already a legend, like we know that.
Yeah.
But the fact that he was able to really stand out as that side character with that, with that cast, with Mike Myers as the lead, I might lean a little bit more towards Eddie Murphy, not discounting Robin Williams, because Robin Williams is Robin Williams, but he ain't really acting up against nobody for real. With all due respect. However
you come to your answer, brother.
So yeah, like I think I'm gonna lean toward Eddie Murphy and Donkey, even though both iconic roles.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dope question, man. All right, so for my off the dome, I gotta preface this with two things.
Okay.
One, shout out to my boy Glenn, because he's the one that actually raised this question to me, so I had to shout him out for this. Okay. And two, I really don't have an answer myself. I'm hoping that we can talk through this because I have no idea. So, with that being said, shout out to Brandy and Monica. They're currently on tour. They were here in St. Louis last week. And their openers are Kelly Rowland and Money Long, right?
Okay.
But I'm going to stick to Kelly Rowland, Monica, and Brandy.
Okay.
Nostalgic. We grew up with them basically listening to their music. So, everybody in our age group, shout out to the aunties, all that, they was out doing their thing, right?
Yeah.
Great memories. My question is there a male equivalent of that concert that would bring men out to see? That's the question. Now,
first of all,
go ahead.
First of all, the genre wouldn't be R&B.
And that's what I was about to say. We're gonna have to take this rap because we're gonna have to make a rap.
It ain't that. And I don't know if there's a unifying person underneath the moniker of hip hop or rap that can get like just unks, we're the unks, right? Just to get us out, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I could always say Jay-Z, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I know everybody not gonna go want to see Jay-Z.
Right.
I get that. So who's the equivalent of that? Was it Watch the Throne? Was it Jay and Kanye? Because that's everybody right there. I don't see. It's like you can like Jay. I mean, you can not like Jay and love Kanye,
or vice versa.
Or you can like both. But I don't unifying under that. Like that's because it's not. Men are not like that. men don't support men. Like. Women are your biggest fan base. Women are your biggest support base.
It's true. And the women being out was going to attract the men to come out. So,
listen.
I know.
Because some men move off what the women are doing. Like, oh, it's going to be bitches there? Oh, okay, I'm there then. Like, oh, God, it's just a concert, bro. You can't enjoy music without the women. But then again, I don't want to be around a whole bunch of men. Like, we in the... bars. I'm like, that's cool, but hey, my brother. Like,
you gotta ask my candy. Like, what's happening?
It's just us.
It's just us and bars. That's it. It's just us and bars. That's crazy.
Us and bars. Exactly.
That's nuts. I don't know, man. Like I really. Oh damn. See, but I really couldn't. Like, I couldn't decide. So I don't know, man.
Because like I said, Jay-Z and Kanye, but that may be too mainstream for some guys. They may not fuck with Jay-Z or Kanye. So what is it, Black Star? Like, I don't know. Like
in an alternate universe, could it have been a Drake and a Kendrick, or a J. Cole and a Kendrick? We already saw Drake and J. Cole.
I went to see Wale and J. Cole before. This was on the More Center tour. Wale
Okay.
was like suitably the opener, like,
Mm.
but they were equal footing at that point.
Yeah.
But and that was 20, around, Born Center, was that 2011, 2012?
I believe so, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I went to see them at the Fox Theater, so that lets you know.
Yeah.
J. Cole couldn't even get no Fox Theater right now. Maybe Wale, but not Cole.
Mm.
But I mean that's possibly something like that. But Drake and Kendrick at this conjunction, even if they never beefed,
Yeah.
that would be a good balance
Yeah.
for sure. But I mean, you see what happened when Drake brought Cole on tour. He was this little bro for a second. I was like, oh my god, just bring it. Oh my god,
It's true. I mean, true.
Oh my god. maybe that's the equivalent. Maybe that's it.
So I was okay. If it's Drake and Kendrick, is Cole like the opener?
He did that to himself, so yes.
Ah,
I mean, listen.
I know.
You took yourself out of the Big Three argument when you went on tour. That wasn't a joint tour. It was Drake featuring J. Cole. Nigga, like, come on, bro.
Yeah, damn it, Jermaine. But
I know.
okay, well, there you have it.
Oh man. Hey people, that was off the dome, man. If you can pick one voice actor, what we going with? Robin Williams is Genie, or Eddie Murphy is Donkey?
Yep. And then, is there a male equivalent to the Brandy and Monica tour? Let us know.
OS gang, what's happening? Family and kinfolk. We got a few topics here on the OS News docket for the week. We're gonna start here first, man. Wale, Ralph and Lauren dropped the album. It's this 8 studio album. Everything is a lot. It was released on Def Jam, just as a caveat. Some people were kind of confused if it was independent or if it was a major label release. It was released through Def Jam. So we're here to discuss it, give you somewhat of an album review. I hope you guys enjoy. So Johnny.
Yeah, man.
What do you think about this album? His first album in 3 years, I might add.
I would say the title is fitting. The title is fitting for the album. I'll say that. Okay. Everything is a lot, according to his bars, right? Okay. I was able to get through it 1.5 times. From what I heard, the couple times I listened to it, I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. Okay. I think the first half is more of what I like, what I appreciate. The latter half is like, okay, all right, what we really doing here? But that's my overall, review.
Okay. Yeah. I definitely listened to this. I'm glad that we didn't have to rush to do a review on this, because my opinion did change. Like, it did change. Okay. At first, this album wasn't something that, and I know there's nothing wrong with art being art, and you just have to interpret it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some shit just not go hit you as soon as you listen to it. You know what I'm saying? And you got to do the car test. You got to do the desk test. You got to do the gym test. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to do all the tests to see where this thing kind of hits you. And I appreciate Wale for having that versatility in this project. I do agree with you on the first half. The first half was indeed strong. The second half, I think he started to experiment a little bit more. It's the features are in the second half of the album.
Right, yep.
So that's where a lot of experimentation comes into play. Wale is a wordsmith, but he's not known as a bar guy, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Like, he can rap. And he can rap if you want to. But it always going to come out slick and poetically.
Poetically.
I think I said that before.
Call back.
Yeah, poetically. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just Wale's style. And I do appreciate in this how it does feel like he has an appreciation for making music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, the musicality here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is real dope. So I think I'm like just kind of going straight into the highs, right? The samples.
Oh,
like the samples are cheat codes depending on how. Listen, you got a Maxwell sample on here. You got Guapole. That beat never goes anywhere. Like, that beat is always in a hip hop song somewhere. Like, how many niggas have rapped on "Closer to My Dreams"? Jesus Christ! But it worked. Leon Thomas, he was smart. Leon Thomas smoked this shit.
That's definitely my favorite song.
Yeah, if we're gonna have a song that's gonna get pushed on radio and it's Wale doing Wale things with his R&B feature, you
That's
push the
it.
Leon Thomas single.
For sure. For sure.
I think the beat selection on here is pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some pockets where he stays safe because it's like so many samples on here. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, not to where it feels like he's just rapping over stuff for for nostalgic purposes, but there
Yeah.
are notable samples on here. I'm trying to think. I think that's pretty much like um my highs of it. Do you have any
Mm.
more highs to get to before we get to like lows or
Um, I
misses?
so I, was this album like kind of dark to you? Like, I understand him being vulnerable, but I feel like it was like real dark. Like everything that's happened to him in the last few years or whatever has really like kind of weighed down on him, and I feel like that kind of shined through the music. Like the very first, the first song, the first line, he says, my baby mother told her new husband she had to move on." I said, "Whoa, this is the first
Conundrum.
bar. This is the
Con-
first bar."
conundrum.
I
It's-
said, "Oh, I
yeah.
see where we going with this." So, I mean, I like that, and that intro. I think the intro was fire. Like the
Yeah.
intro was super fire.
Mhm.
But I feel like that's a theme throughout the album. And I kind of like that. I kind of
I
like
mean,
that.
I'm not mad at it because it shows like the thing that we want from our artists. If you talking about Wale, somebody that's our age, like you want that. Like
Absolutely,
you want real talk.
absolutely.
You want conversation. You want what I'm saying, like I could make club records or song or something for the radio, but give me some introspection, and
Yes.
that's what we're lacking here, especially from artists our age. And we can't sit here and be waiting on Drake or whoever, what I'm saying, just throwing the name out there
Mhm.
to do these things when you have other people that are really his peers, or at least that came in with him doing those things, and we're not acknowledging it.
Yep. Yep.
So,
So yeah, that's like the only thing I would add to the highs. Like I love the vulnerability and how he's able to use his poetic keywords to portray that.
yeah. My lows, right? The dance hall, no,
Oh man.
absolutely. Why itself, no. And the thing is, it was in between two good songs. Like I think it was in between the Leon Thomas and then Tomorrow Today.
Yep.
I was like, those are two good songs, and then you got this bullshit right in the middle. We're doing from Confessions all over again. Like I was like, oh my god, this is.
Wait, is that the song that sound like an anime outro? Like, was he rapping fast on there? It's one song or that shit. I swear to God, it sound like an anime outro, and I despise that shit.
I would say it might be. It's in the middle of the album for you. It's called YSL.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yo, that's
YSL breaks up the flow of the album. I was like, oh my god, bro! Like I have yet to finish the song. I was like, I'm not gonna do this. This is some bullshit. I could not finish the song. Now this is my nitpick here. It's not necessarily low.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the album lacks a moment. And the moment would have been on Michael Fredo to go get Ross, go get Meek Mill, MMG reunion real quick. Because the song is so Ross coded, it's so self-made, it's so MMG, it's so that. And Wale, even though I love him as an artist, he didn't do enough with that beat.
Yeah.
And that's where it should have we could have broke the internet real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, Meek, like, imagine it was just a surprise verse with Meek and Ross, and they both going crazy because maybe they needed to just get the MMG. I ain't saying they need to get back together, but I enjoyed the song. Don't get me wrong, I love the song because. Yeah. But what he's talking about, he's saying is Fredo people out here acting like they Michael. That's some Godfather stuff, man. You need to have Ross and Meek Mill on here. Like that's a non-negotiable. Yes. And I was like, this album lacks that.
Yeah.
And that was the thing. Like, I mean, there are features on here, but it lacks rap, like a strong rap feature, and that's what I was looking for.
I think with the second half of the album, I think he took too many risks. I think Wale shines the most. You said already when he's in his R&B with the R&B hook and he doing his thing.
Yeah,
I feel like we need like maybe an entire album of that with a few experimental something in between or something like that. But
not to cut your point off completely, he did that already, and I didn't like it. Like
Wait,
that
which album was that?
that was the
Shine, right?
album. The album. No, not Shine. That's the album. The album that he did with the Kelly Price song that you don't care for. So I'm cheering for everybody black. That song.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Aladdin.
See,
I done put that
trust
on
me.
my brain.
I know, right?
brain.
He did a whole album like that. He had the Jeremiah song on there, on Chill or something like that. Like that was him doing the R&B joint. I was like, oh my god, and that wasn't for me.
Oh, shit,
And now this is a I think a better effort at that. However, I needed some more rap on here, just a little bit, like somebody kind of push your pen a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I felt like I might have been a little bamboozled starting with Conundrum.
Yeah.
And from there kind of again the first half kind of followed suit there. Especially with the samples, but as you know, as the album progressed, it's like
it's like the album went from being personal to something that kind of pushes streaming a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, say if he stopped at like 11 or 12 tracks, we talking about this album completely different. I still think it's a top effort of this year. I'm not saying it's over certain people. I'm trying not to go that route, but I definitely think of what I've heard this year and what I've enjoyed. Yeah, it's top 7, top 10, somewhere in there.
Really?
Yeah, of what I've heard this year.
Okay. I don't know. I would say maybe 15, 20, but shit, have I even listened to that many albums? I don't know.
That's why I said 7 to 10. I wasn't gonna do all that.
You want to do
7 to 10 that I remember.
Listen, man, I'll say this again. I did enjoy this, especially the first half. But I just started listening to De La Soul's new album, and I'm enjoying that a lot more than this.
I was gonna ask how is that? I mean,
listen, your man's is on the intro narrating, Giancarlo.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just leave it at that. But I am enjoying it so far a little more than I enjoyed this off the first listen. So I'll just leave it there.
That's fair. Well, hey, let's get to the rating before we get up out of here. So out of 5, what you talking about?
I think this is just right there in the middle. I think I'm in between 2.75 and 3. I think I'm gonna lean towards 3 here. Again, strong first half, but we just kind of teetering off toward the end.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with 3.75. I'm not. It's not a 4. It's definitely not a 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I think that I enjoyed the album every listen after the first one.
Gotcha.
Now, if we came in here a Sunday after
it dropped,
it might be a little different. But I had time to really sit with it. I really had time to sit with it. So I think me sitting with the album changes how I view the album. I think I still enjoy it, and I still think it has its low points, but it's a little bit above mid. Like, it's a little bit above it. Like, I guess because I just enjoy so that first half is so strong to me. And then there are a few songs sprinkled throughout the second half, but it's like one skip, one. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but so I'll go with 3.75. So, hey, that was our Everything Is a Lot review by Wale, his 8th studio album. Let us know what y'all think about that.
For sure. So
we stand in the realm of rap, right? So a lot of rappers and hip hop people have gotten political over the past 2 weeks. And, hey, this is just the climate that calls for it. But first, we're going to start with the queen of rap. Nicki Minaj was at the UN. For those that may not know what the UN is, it's the United Nations. It's a big place where all the leaders and ambassadors go to discuss world issues. And she is there speaking on behest of President Trump and his efforts to stop the, I guess you would say, religious killings in Nigeria.
That's what they're saying, yeah.
Now, this is the thing, right? We're not going to speak on Nigeria because we're, to anybody that may be affected by that, we're not trying to come off as insensitive to those killings. We're actually a novice to it.
Yeah.
We're just going to speak mostly on Nicki Minaj being at the UN. So, Johnny, what do you have to say about Nicki Minaj being at the UN, giving a world leader talk? Like, I don't really know what to do with this. I know, take your time, brother.
It's like I have so many thoughts, right? Like, which one do I pull out first? I feel like in Trump's America, Nicki Minaj speaking on behalf of anything or anybody makes sense. So let me start there, right? Over the past, let's just say for this year, Nicki Minaj has, well, not even this year, like the past few years, I feel like Nicki Minaj has slowly been derailing. I don't know what's going on personally in her life. I don't know, but she has gone on the offensive against several several female rappers. Yeah. Hell, even male rappers. I think Jay-Z and shit too, right?
Nobody's safe.
Nobody's safe. So that's a whole spiral there, right? And then on top of that, she has echoed some of the same talking points and sentiments of the Trump administration. I've seen the tweets that on X and all that. I've seen it. Yeah. So the fact that Trump's cabinet, whoever reached out to Nicki Minaj to come to the United Nations and speak to the world leaders, I think it makes sense. Do I like it? Absolutely not, because I don't think Nicki Minaj is in the right mind state, head space, mental space, whatever, to really be speaking to any group of people, especially not the leaders of the world. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave it there.
Did you listen to the speech itself, or any clips or anything like that?
I read some of what she said. I didn't see any clips.
Okay, I saw clips, and so I maybe things in context. Sometimes context matters, but I do know one thing: when you're speaking about religious genocide in another country, you should not mention your fan base. You shouldn't mention the Barbs in Nigeria.
Jesus Christ,
that much did happen. So that's enough for me. Like you said, she has been on a, we don't want to say it's substance abuse, but hey, we seen behavior, which could lead to one thinking that Nicki Minaj has a substance abuse problem, and she has had these meltdowns on Twitter going at numerous female rappers, Jay-Z. She won't say Beyonce's name. I don't think she wants that smoke, and any other person that she feels that's in her way. Yeah. So she has been very adamant and very vocal about those things. For you to go from that, and we haven't seen you, you know what I'm saying,
right.
to going in front of a camera, to talking to world leaders, and there are transcripts of what you said that's on the World Wide Web. But then again, the president says things. So hey, who are we holding to? I can't hold a rapper from Queens to the same moral high ground as the president of the United States. When they both doing the same thing, hey, it's kind of like it is what it is. But for her to speak, like, Nicki has Trinidadian roots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm not saying you shouldn't care about Nigeria, but why are you speaking on Nigeria? That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know. It's like who is the person that who is the biggest representation of Nigeria right now? Is it Damson Idris? We'll get to that in a minute. And he's more so British. His parents are from Nigeria. I don't know who is the right person to have this conversation in front of the UN if we're talking about a celebrity at one. And do these people in the UN care enough about Christians being persecuted in Nigeria? Like, Christians get persecuted everywhere. Let's talk about the black Christians here. Like, I identify as a Christian. I may not have stepped foot in somebody's church, but I identify as Christian.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out where is this love for all these people across the globe. And I'm not saying that our Nigerian brothers and sisters are not worthy of love and protection and not being, killed. Yep. That's not where I'm coming from. There are more problems here in America that need to be addressed.
Oh, absolutely.
Before we start talking about Christians being persecuted in Nigeria. When has Trump ever showed that he's cared about people of color in this administration? I don't want to hear about what he did, 8 years ago? Then during the first term when he was 45? No. Right now, in these 10 months, where he's shown. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing that people don't want to, like, all his support base and people that just love to say, well, this and well, that. No, I don't want you to, well, actually, my nigga. I want you to show
not
me.
not at all, right?
Yeah, I don't want to. Well, actually, I want you to show me what he's done to make me feel like he gives two you know what's about Christians being persecuted in Nigeria.
Trump just wants to look like he cares about things he really doesn't care about. Like we're talking about a man who just 6 months ago said Epstein files were a hoax, and now like they about to come out or they're out already. Like these are the types of games that Trump plays. So anything that he does is for some type of publicity, something to quote unquote make himself look good. So the fact that he fake cares about a genocide that's happening in a country that's not even in North America, it's like it's just crazy. And then to get anybody to get anybody, it could have been Burna Boy, whoever it is, it don't matter. But to get Nicki Minaj,
Yeah.
to go and speak to the world leaders on it, like it none of it makes sense. None of it makes sense to me.
And the thing is, we already know the play, right? You get the attention and the sympathy of whoever. So when the United States wants to go into this place and strip it of its resources, it's okay. It's not frowned upon. You know what I'm saying? It's not considered a war crime. Okay. We've seen this play happen too many times. And I'm mad at Nick, and I'm upset at Nicki Minaj for doing that.
But again, she ain't in the right headspace to even think like that. She's just happy, and then this is from my perspective, but she's just happy she got the call from the president of the United States. Oh, okay, yeah, thank you for calling. I'll come speak on your back. Like it's
she has done things to show her support of Trump and policies and things like that. But I think that's enough about Nicki. Let's try this out too. Somebody that's a little bit more near and dear to our heart right now. Pharrell Williams, man, super producer, curator of arguably album of the year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
However, he came out and had some tone deaf comments about politics. He pretty much was just saying that, not picking sides. I mean, if I would like to, quote it, let me just make sure I see here. He said, I hate politics, he said. Like, despise them. It's a magic trick. It's not real. I don't believe in either side because I think when you pick a side, you're inadvertently supporting division. Yes, it's not a popular point of view, but I just gotta say, when I think about it, the wells are drying up. So, what do you think about Pharrell and at least those comments? I think there's a little bit more to it, but let's just focus on that.
I feel like I know what he's trying to say, but
it didn't come off good.
It didn't. Like, I never want to get so rich that I lose focus or lose sight of democracy, right? Like, I don't know, man. You get to a certain level of wealth, you put out $80,000 Tims, and you just don't care about the world no more. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And then, look, I ain't rich, so maybe I won't get it. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, it's you hit the nail on the head, bro. I think that he is rich and he's just out of touch, right? There are a segment of people down here with us that make money equivalent or cheaper than us that less than us that think that politics is a scam. I do agree. I do agree to a certain extent, but they try to keep you from voting. They keep changing all this stuff. They're gerrymandering and changing all the voting laws. I think your vote does matter. So for you to say that when your money can buy damn near a politician or two, I don't really want to hear that, big. I don't want to hear that from you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You saying it's a magic trick. You saying it's, well, maybe because, you have the money to make you seem like, you know what, I'm above all this. I don't have to. Like, those things don't matter to you. But to somebody that consumes your products and believes in the stuff that you peddling, like, you know what I'm saying, those $300 shoes you peddling, those $85,000 Tims you got, you know what I'm saying? That is very, very tone deaf.
Yes, absolutely.
You can have that POV, but for you to think that, and then he went on the DEI rant too. That was kind of disgusting. Like, he was just like, "Well, do you want people to believe in you because you're black, or do you want to believe because you're the best?" I was like, "Hey, for real, listen, big dog. Somebody can say that about you with Louis. Like, don't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, like, Like, did Louis Vuitton think of you as DEI, or did you think that they thought that you would make them cool?
And that's
Like,
the
you know what I'm
other
saying?
and that's the other thing. I also never want to become so rich I forget I'm black. Like, for real. Yes, I understand he has a track record of, producing, fashion, all that. That's cool. But
Yeah.
like there was a certain period of time where they wouldn't have hired you just because you black. And a lot of us who are not rich still deal with those things today. Just because you got rich and did all that, don't mean it stopped. It's still here.
Don't mean the rules change for
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
And that's why, when you look at black billionaires like Jay Nas and those, like, yeah, they're still capitalists, right? But it's still a way that they go about things. They don't come off two tone deaf all the time.
Right.
I will say that, you know what I'm saying. But it's just, and that's just me shooting them bill because they're hip hop billionaires. Their money came from hip hop and their investments. And you would think Pharrell would kind of share that same sentiment. You know
You
what I'm
would
saying?
think, right?
You would think. But no, that was definitely I'm not black, I'm OJ. That was definitely
That's
that's
exactly what I was thinking.
that's exactly what he just did.
Jesus
And
Christ.
I know Pusha T don't share that same sentiment. I know Malice don't.
Right.
It's just
Right.
how you carry it. I know they got money. Listen, I know.
I seen the chains. I seen
I
it.
seen it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just I'm disappointed in both, right? If we're just going back to Nicki and Pharrell,
Yeah.
because it's like money definitely changed who you were. You know what I'm saying? And it's showing. It's
You
showing
know,
every
you
day.
know what I hope? I hope with those statements coming out that for real made, I hope Malice and Pusha or a combination of one or two
Hmm.
called him to let him know, hey, that was kind of wild. Like, what's like
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure
something? Cause
some.
man,
I'm pretty sure somebody has had a conversation with Pharrell about that, and that's not like a G checking. It's just like as your friend. What is
yeah,
what does that mean?
like yeah, man, that's crazy.
Yeah. But speaking of artistry, right? I want to talk about two people in particular, right? We're
Mhm.
going to start first with Big X the Plug. And he kind of lost touch with a little bit of his reality, in my personal opinion. But let's get into this topic.
Okay.
He recently sat down with the New York Times as an interview of part of the press run of his country album. The name forgets me. I mean, it's escaping me right at this
Mhm.
moment. However, he said that he would like to be addressed as an artist, not just a hip hop artist. He feels that his artistry is bigger than that. So Johnny, we have another person. Um, I would say discounting hip hop, being a hip hop artist, in my,
Mhm.
just how I'm viewing what he said. What do you think about that?
I'm kind of torn, right?
Yeah,
On one hand, I'm like, that's trash because I don't want you to start your career as a hip hop artist and then once you branch off you say, "Oh no, I ain't just a hip hop artist. I like to do all these things." Like I don't like that. I don't like that.
yeah,
I don't like hip hop being used as a stepping stone to do other things. Yes, people get into hip hop, they branch off and do other things. Cool, but remember your roots, right?
yeah,
But at the same time, I understand not wanting to be pigeonholed and looked at in one facet. Like I do understand that. Maybe the way he actually got into the industry, maybe he should have started as a country artist, but we all know if he started as a country artist, there's no way he would have even
yeah,
been recognized or blew up or nothing like that. We know that. And I feel like because of that, you gotta remember. I ain't saying you gotta stick to your roots.
yeah,
Go ahead, branch off. Remember, we always talk about the greatest artists always reinvent themselves, right? So cool.
yeah,
If you want to branch off and do other things, turn up.
yeah,
But you can't forget where you started. You can't forget where you started.
yeah. I think the only reason I'm granting grace on this is because he's black. If it was a white artist, I'll grind
Oh
him
man,
the
what?
fuck
Of
up.
course, of course.
And we've had conversations on genre bending artists, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rod Waves, the Tyler Creators, those types, right?
Yep.
The Lil Uzi Verts, whoever, right? They don't fit necessarily into a rap box, even though
Right.
that's how they started. And I commend it Big as the Plug for having the mindset of thinking like, hey, I just make music. If it
Yeah.
happens to be rap, it happens to be rap. However, you did come out rapping, my dude.
Yes,
And
sir.
even on this country album, you're still
Right.
rapping. So I hate it feels like, and this is just maybe a subconscious thing, and he didn't say this. This is just Ralph talking. This is Ralph's point of view.
Yeah.
I think that hip hop is used as a negative connotation when it comes to artistry. People still don't view hip hop as art. People don't view rap as art. And that's the unfortunate thing. And for you
Yeah.
to actually get money in this industry, you have to say those things.
Yeah.
And he could be a baby of hip hop, blues, gospel, country. I believe all those things to be true. But what's wrong with just saying, no, I make nigga art. And that's what I do. What's wrong with that?
You're right. You're
Nothing's wrong
right.
with now that gets back to the D'Angelo conversation that we had, right?
Yeah.
D'Angelo just made I make Negro music.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So when somebody that fools with me shows love to me and their fan base doesn't know it, it wasn't for them in the first place.
Could that
But
be you? My bad. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
no,
ahead.
I was just saying, but it's just like I hate that it feels like for you to get ahead in life, you got to shred your blackness, and that's what it's getting to. But go ahead, bro.
Could it be that Big X the plug, whatever other individuals take that route by saying, I just want to be an artist?
Hmm.
Could it be because they're not that good at hip hop? Like maybe they see a plateau for themselves in hip hop where, okay, I know I won't be able to do much more here, so let me try something else.
Oh yeah, no,
Because
I definitely agree that, right? Because like we champ, well, I ain't gonna say champion, but we were definitely listening to Big X. We talked about him
yeah,
vaguely on this
yeah.
platform. Um, and I think as he gotten bigger, we was like, okay, we see it. You know what I'm saying? He's a star.
Yep.
But it's only so far you can go when you in the in the chitlin circuit, right? And the fact that he was even sitting down with New York Times, that says a lot.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So the label was putting money behind him. So maybe he thinks that, I am bigger than,
I'm thinking it.
bigger than that, no pun intended. But you can still be huge in the urban space, bro. I don't know what you want, but then again, he does have a country album full of country artists, not just a boozy. Like he got them on there.
He
Like
got
you know what
more.
I'm saying? He got them on there. So
Yeah.
I'm not mad at him for feeling that way, but I think it's just I don't know, bro. I'm
And
so conflicted. I'm so conflicted with this.
and same. And that's where I am too. It's like I get it. Like you don't want to be pigeonholed. You don't want to be put in a box. That's cool. I get that. But it feels like anytime we hear this from a black person, it feels like they're shedding their blackness. It feels like they're shedding where they came from. It feels like where the culture propelled them up to a point where they can genre bend and move over to other genres, that they're just leaving us behind. Hey, and maybe this is fucked up mentality for us, but we put you here. Like as a culture, we supported you, we listened to you, we put you in a certain position where the label saw it and was like, okay, let's try this. Like I don't know.
It's an interesting conversation because we've seen it happen with artists that are white or other.
Yeah,
Like most recent, I don't know if you remember Tommy Richmond. He had the $1 Million Baby song.
yeah.
Okay, he said that he didn't want to do it, and I think we talked about that here. He didn't
Hmm.
want to be looked at as hip hop. I'm an artist, and he dropped the album the other day, and it says alternative next to it. So at least he's sticking to that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it's alternative. Like oh, okay, big dog. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we gonna do with the genre bender niggas. Put them in alternative.
That's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like. But alternative don't get no money. Ain't nobody going over there. Oh, it's alternative. I like this. Like no,
What
all
state? What station is alternative? We don't even have alternative radio stations.
alternative ain't nothing but pop music. It's because it's popular. Like it was. I don't know, bro. I don't know anything. But let's talk about another genre bending artist because I think we had enough there. But Tyler the Creator was awarded Apple Music's Artist of the Year. I didn't know that was a thing. But shout
I
out to
didn't
Tyler
either.
Creator for being the inaugural winner of said award. So Johnny, we know the year that Tyler's had. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's pretty much understood. Going off of Chromacopia and then the Don't Tap the Glass albums. Those are huge, right?
Yep.
However, what do you think this means though? Like, is it a big deal, little deal, no deal?
So I do want to backtrack. So this isn't the inaugural one. I think the first one was in 2019.
Okay.
And I was able,
It seemed like they put more oomph behind this one though.
I agree, and maybe we actually see this because he black, like because past winners include Bad Bunny, Sabrina Carpenter, Billie Eilish, and I think Bad Bunny and Billie Eilish maybe have gotten it twice. So
I'm gonna say, put me on because
look, bro. I didn't
real time.
I didn't know either. So when I heard the news and they posted on Apple Music, so they had previous winners also. Like there was a thing you could click. I'm actually looking for it now and I don't see it, but so I clicked on it because I was like, "Is this new?" Like I ain't know. And that's when I saw the previous winners. So
Tyler the Creator broke the color barrier. So he's Jackie Robinson. Okay.
I mean, it depends. That's funny, and it depends. Are we counting Bad Bunny? I mean, Puerto Rican, maybe no. No. All right, say less. Say less.
What? When you break the color barrier, is this, baby?
Shout out to Tyler for being the first black. They ain't Soulja Boy this time.
The first.
But no, like I think the fact that this is something that they've been doing for 5 or 6 years now. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Tyler for this. Like you said, we know the year and a half that Tyler has had. Camp Flognaw is actually going on right now out at Dodger Stadium in LA. I think this year there's probably no one more deserving. He's had a great year. He had a great year.
I'm not here to debate, his year. I just don't know what it means. Like, what is. Yeah, that's the thing. Like Tyler gets glazed enough. Shout out to Johnny, but it's just I don't.
That's wild, but
it's the truth. But no, it's I don't know what it means though, because like you just said, you had Sabrina Carpenter, you got Bad Bunny. I was like, what does this do? What does this do for Tyler the Creator? Outside of just getting him a little bit more streams, like does it bring revenue? Does it bring prestige? Like. And that's because the way it's marketed is like he got Grammy, like the Grammy Artist of the Year or something. Like I'm like, oh, and I think that's what my point is, right? There's no hate on any artist that Apple Music decides to give this award to. Mm-hmm. I just want to know what does it actually do for the artist when they're fighting for so much more than just a little bit of recognition. I know they want some money, like you know what I'm saying, like that's what my mind is with it, because I'm like. Tyler has had a great year. Mm-hmm. Nobody's here to talk or hate on that. It's just like, what are we gonna like? What is the consolation for that?
Look, I think that's the perfect question, because thinking about the past winners, we didn't even know this shit existed. We didn't know this award existed. So
and that's my point. I was like, and that's why I thought he was the inaugural one. I was like, oh well, I mean, and I was about to say, if this is the first time you giving it to somebody, that's a great start. Like that was the first thing I said. I'm like, well, shit, if Tyler's the first person to win it, this might be something. Like,
that's no, but real shit though. Actually,
because it's like Apple Music started. I mean, they they sponsored the Super Bowl halftime show and stuff like that. Yep. It's like they're trying to separate themselves from Spotify, like with their bigger, their big brand deals, but you don't never hear nothing shady coming from Apple Music. Spotify is the big evil corporation,
right?
Not Apple Music,
right? Okay. I'm pulling this up now. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. I stand corrected here. So the first one was in 2019, right? Okay. 2019 was Billie Eilish. Okay. You would never guess who it was in 2020. Ooh. Lil Baby.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
You're right. Take all that out. He ain't Jackie Roberts. He Ken Griffey now. So we'll do that. 2021 was The Weeknd.
That makes sense.
2023, I was all wrong. 2023 was Taylor Swift.
Okay, that's not bad either.
Now they don't have anything for 2024 listed here. But 2020, 25 is Tyler.
So 25 was Tyler, not 24. Because 25 is almost over, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Wow. Okay. And see how we're fact checking in real time, people. I know somebody like, no, it was actually
right. Shit, we don't know. This is the first time. Look, Why in the past they ain't put these winners in the Apple Music app like they did Tyler?
Man, what? I'm talking as soon as you open Apple Music Artist of the Year.
Yeah.
Or like we was all glued to our phones in 2020. Why I ain't never see this honor for Lil Baby?
Man, what? For real?
Like
that's crazy.
That's crazy. But no, shout out to Tyler Creator for constantly doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? For real.
For sure.
I just want to know what Apple Music is planning on doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do they put money into his tour? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's the consolation?
What does he get? What does he get?
Yeah, what does he get? Like, I don't want no man. Fuck that trophy.
He don't really need no more recognition. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like a glorified playlist. Like, what we gonna do? You gonna do another playlist? Like, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, bro.
Essential playlist plus.
Exactly. Artist of the Year playlist. Like Tyler don't have an essentials already. Get that bullshit out of here, bro.
Each of his streams gonna count for 2 now.
Nah. You know what I'm saying? Next tour, Apple Music needs to be a sponsor. What you talking about? Like,
that's funny.
That would be lit though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they pump money into your tour or something like that. Kill this overhead.
He might fuck around and be able to do a stadium next time.
That's what I'm saying. Kill this overhead for me, big dog. Like, hey, y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm Artist of the Year, I would, man. I'll tell my manager don't settle for less. Matter of fact, I'm doing the negotiations. I'm talking to him. Ain't finna talk.
Tim Cook called me.
Right. I'm like, I don't want to talk to Apple Music. I want to talk to.
I want to talk to Apple. I want to talk Apple himself.
Get that Steve Jobs AI in here. We need to negotiate.
In fact, and I need to speak at the next iPhone event. I need all of that. I need all of it.
Artist of the Year better come with some real perks. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I want. I want that for Tyler and whoever else. If you go get that honor to somebody good, dog, he's gotta come with something.
That's funny as hell. That's funny.
Hey man, but let us know what y'all think about Tyler the Creator and Artist of the Year, and just what you think about person incentives when it comes to like things like that. Yeah. Hey man, before we get up out of here, blurred segment. Marvel is panicking. They doing a lot, man.
Yeah.
I think they panicking, bro. But you know what I'm saying? They did a soft launch. We'll just say this, a soft launch into possibly recasting T'Challa, which we have discussed on this platform many days and nights.
It's a fact.
Damson Idris was this was a few weeks ago at a GQ event where they had like Dora Milaje like dressed up. It was Tiana Taylor. It was Danae Guerrero. She played Okoye. Okay. She played Okoye. But it was Angela Bassett. It was a whole bunch of Marvel actors, and then a lot of Black Panther stars in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Damson was there in the middle, mixing and mingling. That's a soft launch to me. They just letting y'all know before he pop up in the suit what's about to happen.
Facts.
So Johnny, even though it hasn't been formally released, we haven't seen any formal announcements, but we definitely have to sit here and definitely have a conversation. Did Marvel get this right?
Sure. Like, look, I look at it like this: the Innits, the British people, they've been taking over American jobs anyway. So shit. Hey, why not? I guess it's only right? Like,
bruv and them, bruv and them, bruv.
Hey, look, bruv. Hey, man, look. I said, rest in peace to Chadwick. I said when Chadwick passed away, give it a minute. You need to recast anyway. So. Yep. Here we are. About time. Like I don't really know what to say here. It's like if he truly will be the new T'Challa from whatever Earth, whatever timeline, cool. I just give me the movie. That's it. That's really where I'm at. Like
yeah, man. I hope we had the conversation. We was like, should it be Damson? I think we picked somebody else just for the sake of conversation. But now Marvel has made their choice. This is clear. Nobody else can pop up in the suit now.
Facts.
It can't be nobody else.
Can't be Michael B. Jordan. It can't be nobody.
Nobody else. This is our new T'Challa. Y'all just go have to deal with it. This was a soft launch because he was walking around arm in arm with Angela Bassett in her Queen Ramonda suit. Oh nah, crazy. Big dog. Nah, I know what y'all doing there. Like, so we clearly see, and then he's been, in the rumor mill for a lot, and then fan casted. So it's starting to make too much sense. So I think that they got a star.
Yeah.
And no one can beat Chadwick Boseman, but they have a star. Because F1 did big numbers.
I need to watch that still, but
So he's clearly marketable.
Mm-hmm.
And then the lore Black Panther is going to sell itself. And I think that Ryan Coogler with his storytelling is going to, up the ante in 3 whenever that comes. And I know it's supposed to come post Secret Wars, but you have to get Damson out there now just for the sake of whatever story that the Russo brothers want to tell. And I'm excited for something like that.
I'd be surprised if he didn't show up in Doomsday or Secret Wars. I'd be surprised if he doesn't.
I think we won't see him in Doomsday. That would, and if they do, that'll be the best well-kept secret ever. I would.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That. I would love that. I mean, it's kind of like how we how they surprise us with the Illuminati and Doctor Strange.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. Like quick cameo.
Something cameo.
Like he ain't gotta do too much. Just a quick cameo.
He ain't got to speak for real.
Keep the lines real limited.
Thanks.
But I'm excited for something like that. Listen, I don't think Marvel can mess with this one. It's just will they let Ryan Coogler tell the proper story to wrap this up or start anew, because we're getting a new T'Challa, and you don't want the character to go away. But I know Ryan Coogler don't want to be stuck, just keep doing Black Panther films. Like, you know what I'm saying, respectfully.
Right. That's funny. So speaking of, now, I don't know if the listeners have seen it, and I try to pull it up. I can't log into my Instagram on my computer, but there are leaked or allegedly leaked photos floating around of some of the X-Men in Doomsday.
Yeah.
Now, listen, I was up real late. I was tired as hell. I ain't think I was seeing it right. I sent it to Ralph. I said, bro, is this real? I feel like it's AI. I don't know, because there's no way they could just let that leak. There's no way they could let that leak, because it was OG Professor X, OG Magneto, OG Nightcrawler, Tiana Paris as Monica Rambeau was in the pic. Like, I was like, Gambit. Like, I was like, first of all, these costumes look amazing. So we've been talking a lot about Doomsday, and I'm like, I'm kind of off the bandwagon. But if that leak is real, I don't know, man. It's like when your ex posts a thirst trap. I might be back in the DM, bro. Like, I might be back. Like, but I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's real either.
And I had to go back and look at what you sent me. It had my guy that was playing Scott Summers as well.
Yeah.
It had him, and then it had Mystique. So it's like, it was a whole thing. I was like, oh man. Then you got Patrick, like, you got the guys sitting down, their legs crossed, real distinguished. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, hey man. And it's like, you want that to be real.
I want it to be real.
I want that to be real.
But I can't.
I think and then, like you said, it's so much AI fakes out here, because it was another picture that someone broke down, and you can see like extra fingers on people and shit like that. So it's like, all right, that's Photoshop. It was like, I miss a clear Photoshop. These AIs is getting too out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? I missed the regular Photoshop.
That's
like,
real.
Oh, okay, you can tell. Like, all right,
you could tell you transpose this person in this pic.
Yeah, but I would really love. I think. Well, this is the thing. I don't put nothing past Marvel, so I would like to think at least that picture is real.
Yeah,
that picture, because they need the hype. They need it, bro.
It's a fact.
See, this is the thing, right? You know what happened? And I know this is an unfair comp, right? But when the Michael Jackson teaser trailer came out, it just came out. We didn't need, I mean, I have been seeing pictures, but it's not to the extent of Marvel. Marvel needs that. Yep. I know Michael Jackson does it. He's a real life hero. Like, he's, I don't know, Superman or some shit. I don't know. It's crazy over there. But it's like, when the teaser trailer dropped, you didn't need all that pomp and circumstance.
Sure didn't.
You don't need no set photos. Even though I've seen them. But, I just didn't need it. Marvel needs everything, bro. Like, this is sad, bro. Like, you got 87 A-list actors, and this shit still need promotion? God damn. I think this part of the promotion budget that they don't tell you.
It like, gotta be.
Like, you know how stuff is discretionary funds? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it. Like, it's under the discretionary fund. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the
miscellaneous.
Right, the leaked photos. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, Marvel, like, they want that shit to be out there because they need, like, bro, we're not getting a film for another 13 months.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
13. So what are we supposed to do? Me, cats like me and you that love this shit, right? You know what I'm saying? What are we gonna do with this? You know what I'm saying? We just have to speculate, and they know that the speculation will continue the conversation and continue the hype. So I think a little leaked set photo or a leaked AI photo, like, you know what I'm saying? I think those things only contribute to what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know that movie gonna be disappointing because it's not gonna live up to the hype. I know it. I know it. I ain't getting my hopes up, baby.
I'm not either, and that's why I don't want. Like, I low key don't want this to be real because they almost got me.
Hey, I got a quick off the dome, and it's in reference to what we just talked about.
Let's do it.
So, what would you be more disappointed by? If Michael Jackson is not good, or if Doomsday is not good?
Oh, Michael Jackson, easy,
okay.
Easy. Like, that's because I'm already, like, my brain is already turned on to Doomsday not being good. So when I go sit down in the theater in December next year, I'm already going in with not high expectations.
You know what? You know what's so crazy? Like, and I still temper my expectations for Michael Jackson because there's been so many other like bad Michael Jackson films. Like, it's been other like bad stuff. Like, I mean, American Dream is the bar, but there have been other.
Oh man,
like, hey yo, brother,
Flex Washington. We talking
right, exactly. But with Doomsday, there's no margin of error here. None. I know it's difficult. I know it's difficult with Mike. Like, there's no margin of error over there either. But there's really no margin of error over here. This could kill a whole franchise. People still go listen to Michael Jackson regardless. Like, they ain't changing nothing.
Leaving the theater too, just to get the bad movie taste out. Oh no, this ain't good. Let me just turn the album on. Like, if Doomsday bad, I don't ever want to see Avengers film again. Let me not say that. Oh no, I meant though. So I was referring to the old joints. Like, I don't even want to watch Age of Ultron no more if Doomsday bad. Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
but it's weird because like everything in this movie is designed for you to like it, right? You have every piece of nostalgia. You have Robert Downey as the center of your film. You have the Russo brothers who don't miss at all. Like, they don't miss. And then you got everybody else. Like, it's too much in here for this to fail.
It's either gonna be massive success or that shit is gonna be a complete bomb. It's like you said, no margin for error. None.
It's no margin for error here.
None.
I think Michael Jackson has a little bit of grace because it's in two parts though. Like, well,
right.
Hold on, Secret Wars is like this.
Damn, see, look. That's crap. That's crazy, and that's how powerful Michael Jackson still is. Because we comparing 20-year culmination of MCU films to a new biopic of
one singular film.
Come on now. Michael Jackson. That's the real Avenger. God damn it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, hey man, clearly we have reached the end of our docket. Johnny, what you got for him, bro?
Listen, if you are on YouTube, we appreciate you from rocking with us this long. Hit that comment section and let us know about any of the topics that we discussed today.
Yes,
hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell, and we will catch y'all next week. And it's no song of the week. So if you're on audio, leave us a review, hit us up on social media, let us know what's going on. So with that, Ralph, episode 293. Anything left for the people?
Man, 293, man. Like we said at the end of every episode, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys for tapping into the things that me and Johnny like to talk about for this hour and some odd change. When you see these faces, you see the logo, you see the link, make sure you share it because OS is forever for the streets.
And with that, that's episode 293.
293.
We out.
Chill.
Peace.